Go back to March 25th. That was Penn State's pro day. The Steelers, we always know when they send the house, those are guys are serious about. Mike Tomlin was there. Kevin Colbert was there. Their tight end coach, Alfredo Roberts, he was there too. He's the one that conducted the workout with Pat Fryermuth. After the workout, Fryermuth talked about, he's had glowing reviews for Alfredo Roberts. Alfredo Roberts had glowing reviews about Pat Fryermuth. So this is one of those things where maybe they were thinking this all along and we just didn't see it coming.
Well, we knew they needed a tight end, and I think that they were really, to a point where they were, nervous he wouldn't be there when they picked.
Fair.
That's what it comes down to. They kind of felt like, he would be a guy that would be off the board. So when he fell to them, they probably, got really excited. And I get it. People are concerned about the offensive line, but you've got 5 guys right now that are penciled in as starters. Whether you think they're good or not, there's 5 guys there. There's not a glaring hole. So, what are we talking about?
Now, we're at, I believe, the 84th pick. The Cowboys just made that pick, so the Steelers are 3 picks away. We should find out here any moment. Now that we know tight end in round 2, running back in round 1, what's your guess for 87th overall in round 3, Paul?
Well, is the offensive lineman from Wisconsin, Whitewater, still around? Because if he is, that's probably who they're going to go get. I would think they're going to go offensive line here, but you know what? We'll see. I would think, right?
That would be my guess.
Sense.
That would be my guess. And I'm under the impression that Quinn Miners is still there. Hopefully our producer, Ryan, can clarify that for me. I'm pretty sure he's still there. And the 85th pick is in right now for Green Bay, so that could change in the next couple moments. But with all that said, we got 5 picks also on tap for tomorrow. So something can happen in the 4th round, 5th round, or with those couple picks they have in the 7th round as well. There's a lot of different things that are still shifting here, Paul. Should you get too married to a position when you get to certain points in the draft, or is it better to just let things play out or watch how they play out?
Well, I think if you've got holes to fill early in the draft, you fill those holes. But when you get to about the 4th and 5th round, I think you start taking the best players available. The best players, maybe the guys that are playmakers that are, maybe a little bit too small or whatever, guys that might, the reason they fell is because of their size or because they didn't lift enough weights or something silly like that or because they were injured. Those are the guys you look for in the later rounds. And so I think that when you go from there, we could see a lot of different, them go a lot of different ways tomorrow.
Well, they can go a different way here in the next couple picks. The 85th pick is in the books. Amari Rodgers from Clemson, by the way, wide receiver, goes to Green Bay. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're taking your phone calls, 412-575-2600 on the Borders and Borders hotline. And maybe we'll know who the Steelers' 3rd round pick is, and you can yell at us about it. We'll see. See you in a few minutes.